So let's talk about one specific routine that we set up last week. So who here is on LinkedIn? Yeah. Who here posts regularly on LinkedIn? Versus how many people are like, I wish I had the time to post here on LinkedIn. So one of the growth metrics of LinkedIn is not just putting out posts, it's also putting out comments as well, commenting on other people's posts. It's kind of why you see so much AI slop on LinkedIn, because that is one of the factors that makes you rank more and gets you in front of more eyeballs. When you comment, you get impressions on that comment. So if you comment on a really, really big account, then guess what? You're going to get some views, and the algorithm loves it as well. So
who reads these comments? They're all like great book.
yeah. And so somebody had this great idea that I know, why don't we build an AI bot to automate this for us? Then I'll still get the impressions and I can put great posts. And there's all kinds of ways of gaming the system. There's engagement pods. If you've never heard of engagement pods, it's where you have maybe 10 people in the group and you say, we're all going to comment on each other's posts at the same time. There's a whole ecosystem around this. Increasingly, it's got harder though, right? And so if you want to grow now, everybody is wise to AI slop comments and people even handwriting great posts. Oh, that's amazing. You've kind of got to say something insightful. How do we set up? So I said, how do we set up an automation to automate this? Now, if you are going to use one of these AI tools, guess what? It's going to come out with a whole bunch of slop. Okay, so this is, everyone heard of this term, slop? Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Slop is like almost like sick, almost like junk. It's like you just, the first thing that comes into your head, you just put it out there. So it would be things like saying, "Great post, amazing post," or "Good work," or like, yeah, or "Thanks for sharing this insightful post." It's like an NC, yeah, yeah, this kind of thing.
Yeah. Default pre-filled in comments. Like when someone does a job web and it says congratulations.
I, for instance, love Professor Ethan Mollock. I think he always puts out really interesting posts. He's Professor of AI at the Wharton School of Economics. So, but his posts don't always come up in my feed. You know, instead I'm set, reading some slop by someone else. So what we did last week is we built this automation live, a Claude code routine. So this would have taken, an NAM build or some coding a year ago. And I'm going to show you how I'm making it better. So if we go on Claude code routines, let me just go to this. And we go to LinkedIn engagement. So what this does is this uses something called Apify. Who here has heard of Apify? Everyone says that's great. Great to see so many people have heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, Apify is basically just like a database with scrapers in it that allows you to go and scrape information. So we're scraping LinkedIn. I collected a group of about 20 different profiles. So in this case, Sean was on my list, of course. Professor Ethan Mollock was on the list of stuff that I really, really wanted to read. And I told it every day at every day at 5 p.m., because that's when I do my LinkedIn commenting. I want you to go out and scrape these 20 profiles and find their latest post for me, put them in a document, and also come up with 3 comments for me. 3 comments that you think I might write. Yeah, so let me explain. So Apify, this scraper, can go off and scrape without you being logged in because it uses their IP. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah.
Genuinely, I was testing it with this last week, and it definitely can get information logged into yet, so that they have accounts somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very good, and you can pay more money to have what's called residential. Right? Yeah. This is the point that we were trying to make, right? That Apify doesn't make you log in, so you don't use your cookies for scraping. It protects you by using their LinkedIn accounts to scrape. Yeah. So your account is not at risk by doing that. Your account is at risk if you were to set up an automation that started posting these comments for you. So you get the idea. Every day, if somebody puts up a new post at 5 o'clock, it's going to go out, it's going to find it, and it's going to tell me, give me some interesting stuff to say. So I want to put a caveat on all of this. I know you won't be doing this. Do not just comment on people's posts like, yeah, great post. That's not gonna. That doesn't work.
I did it like 7, 8 years ago with API, all this stuff. even without automation, but just by
Yeah.
API.
Yeah.
They will
Yeah.
block your account like in a few weeks.
Yeah. But what I would encourage you to, what you can do. So yeah. So the purpose of introducing this and saying this was like, particularly with the LinkedIn, is you can see how you can get to a stage of kind of near automation, right? The thing that's going to get you blocked is if you send, all day, every day, a browser automation or an API trying to do this. It's not going to get you blocked if you yourself are the person posting, but you're using AI to cultivate really good comments, really good content, and you're using AI to build a recursive system to get it better and better. So could this